Morning, ladies and gentlemen. As per my clock, we are running 45 minutes ahead of schedule or late, or whichever way you look at it. And I've been told now our time has been eclipsed further to 45 minutes, which means, right, and I promise you, we'll wrap up in 45 minutes. I don't normally let a session go over the prescribed time. Let me just throw up a few thoughts and then invite the speakers in. My request to all the speakers is going to be to keep their presentation for 10 minutes. That will then allow us 10 to 12 minutes for the question and answers, and we'll stay to 45 minutes. Primarily, our earlier sessions on the subject which is related to this has led us to believe that there is immense potential to tap various resources in all the countries in SAARC, and one country can help another country in the neighborhood benefit in terms of energy and power. Mr. Hilal Raza, whose presentation I've had the privilege of seeing earlier in one of the earlier conferences, I'm sure will go beyond that, but will educate us on the various initiatives that SAARC could look at. To just put it in context, Nepal right now imports a little less than 100 megawatts of power. But Nepal and India having signed an agreement, there could be the possibility of Nepal generating considerable amount of power going up to 1400 megawatts, which will be an opportunity for India in particular, and even perhaps Bangladesh, to gain from the excessive power that Nepal has available. Bhutan is another success story, and currently the supplying of power, of electricity, etc. to India is right now 7,000 million units, but with upcoming hydropower projects, Bhutan is likely to again jump considerably to its power generation levels of 11,488 megawatts by 2020, thereby giving it considerable leverage to export power. Pakistan is working with India now for the import of electricity. Bangladesh faces a shortfall, but also looking at tapping into certain arrangements with India around the West Bengal region to get electricity to its benefit. The role of the private sector is something that we would like this session to throw light on, for how power can be exported to India's neighboring countries, and we have speakers who will throw light on that. For instance, Tripura, Meghalaya, West Bengal, Gujarat all have the potential to export power out of India. And how do we have this whole system working to everybody's advantage? There are few issues that have come out in the past, such as the need to establish a grid with 4 border transmission interconnections for SAARC, technical coordination between SAARC committees, and political commitment through a SAARC forum like the SAARC Summit, as well as establishment of regional energy points, regional nuclear collaboration, and development of conducive policy support. So all that put together, let me now invite Mr. Hilal Raza, and I'd request you, sir, to keep your presentation to about 10 minutes so you can run past your slides, and I'm sure we'll be able to wrap up in 45 minutes. Mr. Raza.